Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about my microblading eyebrow experience. So basically, microblading is a semi-permanent tattoo for your eyebrows, but you don't have to shave off the hair when you are getting it done. And it's not like a real tattoo where it's just one solid color. It's actually a bunch of little lines to resemble hair strokes in your brows. My dog's gonna be needy, so I'm gonna hold him. So I originally got my eyebrows done in August, and I get them done by Hannah from Supernatural Brows, and she is the only person I will ever go to and I will ever recommend here in the Seattle area. Oh my gosh, she's so talented, she's so amazing, and such an artist. I will link her Instagram and her website down below too if you guys are interested in checking her out if you live in the Seattle area. But anyway, so when I first got them done in August, I was really scared because I just was scared of getting a tattoo on my face, and if it was anything like the pain of a real tattoo, because I have two of them, I was terrified. I was gonna be terrified. So when she first started, she completely numbed my eyebrows with a topical cream, and it was sitting on there for probably about like 20 minutes, and then she mapped out my brows, and then she showed me the color that she was going to use, and everything looked great, and I was super excited. She didn't really tell me that she was gonna start, but she just started, and I was like, wait, are you doing it? And she's like, yeah. And I did not feel a thing. I don't know if it's because the numbing cream was just super intense, or that's just how microblading is, like you just don't really feel it at all. Probably lasted about like a total, from me walking in to me leaving, it was probably about like an hour and a half, but that's not how long the actual microblading took. It probably took about like an hour or so. Anyways, I will insert a picture right here for you guys to see what my before and after was when I first got it done. And then I went in for my 6-week touch-up, and that is when she did the shading. So basically what the shading is, she added more hair strokes to the brows, but then she also did shading, which it kind of looks like you filled in your eyebrows a little bit with powder too, which is great because they still look like I had makeup in them even though it was just a tattoo. As far as the healing process goes, for the first time that I got them done, each individual hair strokes that were tattooed on my brows scabbed over and fell off on its own, which she says that's normal. And the second time around, the scab was way more intense because she did the shading, so the scab was completely all over my brow instead of just in those little hair strokes. Unfortunately, I'm a picker at like anything that goes on my face. If you pick at your eyebrows when you have them microbladed, then you are basically picking the pigment out of your brows, and then so there won't be much pigment left in the spots that you picked off the scab, and it could also create scarring. Unfortunately, I didn't take care of them very well the second time around because I couldn't even tell you why. It's a $500 investment that I just was like picking off of my face, and I regret it completely. I feel like they could have lasted a lot longer. You're also supposed to wash your brows 3 times a day with just like water and a cotton round, and then put the ointment that she gave to you, and I wasn't very good about that either. You're fine. Everybody, this is Milo. So I wasn't very good about washing them or putting the ointment on. I was for a while, but then the scab was just so intense that I just didn't even want to go out in public, honestly, and so I just kind of started picking at it, not like literally picking it off, but if there was like a scab that was like kind of hanging there, I would just like pull it off, which you're still not supposed to do. You just have to let it fall off by itself. When you first get your eyebrows microbladed, normally the pigment is very warm and very red, but surprisingly it turns very ashy when it's like fully healed. And when I first got them done, they were very warm, like too warm. I didn't like them at first because they were just like so warm, and then like once they healed, they were a little too ashy. So this time around when I got them done, I wanted to almost go warmer so they wouldn't be as ashy when they healed. So I actually just went in for my 6-month touch-up, and it is cheaper if you go in sooner, but if you wait till it's like all gone, you're gonna have to start over and then pay for the $500 again. But this time around, I asked for a more rounder shape because last time I got it a little bit more like a straight brow and more like squared off at the top, which I liked then, and then I realized that I just didn't like it anymore. So right now I have absolutely nothing in my brows. All I did was conceal a little bit underneath just because it was very, very, very red, and like I covered the top part with foundation, but underneath it was just still very red. So that is all that is in my brows right now, is just the concealer, but I am extremely, extremely happy how they turned out this time around. I loved them before, but I think this is my favorite, like, shape, color, everything. So microblading lasts about a year to 2 years depending on your skin, depending on how you take care of it, but I definitely recommend going in every 6 months, I guess, or every 9 months, just because it's going to be cheaper, number one, and then you're just gonna maintain like the freshness of the brows. Because I'm not gonna lie, like after a while they start to fade. They don't look as like crisp and like pretty as they did when you first got them done. So this is my eyebrow, and you could see that is all tattooed right there. Again, I have nothing in my brows. I just have the highlight right underneath my brows. I'm hoping you can see really the detail of the hair strokes and just how natural and real they look. So I definitely recommend microblading. It is seriously so amazing. You can still fill in your brows if you want to. You could still put makeup on them. You definitely have to put sunscreen on them. But just take care of them if you're going to get them done. The reason why I will still probably put makeup on them is because they're very, very like natural to me, and when I do like full glam, smoky eyelashes, everything like that, I'm gonna want like a intense full brow, so I'll probably just put a little bit of like powder or like dip brow in there just to add that like extra definition, but it's going to take me less than half of the time to do them because they are already near perfect for me right now. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you kind of got a little bit more information about my story and my microblading journey, if you will. Again, I will link all of Hannah's information down below if you want to go book an appointment with her. And if you want to book with her, book fast because she fills up so quick, and she's probably about like 2 months out right now, but definitely go book with her. She's amazing, amazing, amazing. I will also link all of my social media down below if you guys want to check that out and follow me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.